Hello everybody, LeonX here, and welcome back to another new game. This time we're going to play Kathy Rain, the director's cut. I know it's been a while since I last did a recording. And right now I'm going to choose a point-and-click adventure game. I just want to relax, just enjoy the game without having any enemies attacking or something like that. Alright, let's get started.
Hey, you.
Hey. Oh, man. Oh, God, this is so comfy. I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you.
Uh-huh. This room sure looks different when it's spinning.
So, I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when I...
Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but...
Wait, hear me out! So, I noticed this article about a war veteran from Conwell Springs who just died. I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and...
Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep.
And get this! His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain.
What did you just say?
You knew him, right? I knew it! I knew you'd know him.
Yeah, was my grandfather. Hey, wait a minute, I never told you where I grew up.
Oh, well, I might have sort of looked you up.
That is not cool, Eileen, seriously.
I just couldn't help myself.
Well, one of these days you're gonna help yourself to a restraining order. I'm just telling you this as a friend.
I know. Well, anyway, you should know that the funeral is tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you gonna go?
I don't know. Good night, Eileen.
My gosh, she's so
Good night,
she's so
Kathy.
obsessed with me or something like that. Day one. Here we go.
Oh, God, make it stop.
I gotta go turn that off? Man.
Looks like Eileen left a note for me here. Hi, Kat. Since it's such a long drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later. E. I'm so getting a new roommate. Well, I guess I should get going. I'm late enough as it is.
Oh, wow. Look at all the things I can click on. Interesting.
Eileen's obnoxious alarm clock. The noise makes me want to stab myself with something dull. Eileen makes her bed with surgical precision. Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers. Mildred! Oh my God, I'm gonna get her for that. I wish I could wrap up that fact and save it for Christmas. Eileen's closet, filled to the brink with inherited clothes and Christian joy. Makeup check, hair check, horrible mood and contempt for humanity check. We meet again, Mr. Bear. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you ended up so close to my lighter.
Man, I'm a bad person, am I?
I think that movie is about a girl and a boy who hate each other at first and then they fall in love for no reason at all. Oh, wait. That's every romantic comedy ever. I'm fairly sure it's about some guy who falls in love with his golden retriever. That movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for being an extra. She tells everyone who walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks.
Can't believe they actually pixelated this poster or this movie. And
Color
these,
printer. Super fancy, apparently. A fact which Eileen loves to remind me of.
I can click on
Eileen borrowed it
anything
from
here.
school. She takes a bunch of computer classes.
Lots of things to click on.
I'm no geek, but I know how to use one. A computer, that is. Not a geek. Honestly, she can believe in what she wants as long as she doesn't try to shove it down my throat. Our room phone. It's got an external line. I don't need to make any calls right now. The Thing. One of my favorite horror movies.
It's surprisingly, I can name the movie on my side, but I can't name the movies on her side. I guess I wouldn't want to, right?
My electric guitar. Got it cheap from a lesbian I met at a concert. Helped me get rid of my last 2 roommates. Pulp Fiction. Love that flick. Just some random band poster. Messy. Just the way I like it.
Is that it? I guess so, huh? Alright, let's get going. Let's try to get the day over with. Got a long, long day. Guess we head to the cemetery with our pinkish motorbike. Like.
Ugh, just my luck.
Oh, this is new. I don't remember this.
Do you know why I pulled you over, ma'am?
Let's see. Yeah, this is new. I don't remember this. Oh yeah, so I actually played this game already, but I haven't tried the director's cut, so. You need directions to the nearest toy shop. That's a good one, but you do not want to say that. Actually, all of these I do not want to say, but oh well, it's a game.
It's gotta be to compliment me on my driving, right?
Trying to be a smartass, ma'am? Nobody likes a smartass. Do you know how fast you were going?
Yes.
And?
Yes, sir?
The smartass playing dumb. Aren't you just a perfect blend of obnoxious?
I guess so. Look, I'm really sorry, officer. I'm in a huge hurry to this thing, and the road has been empty for miles. You know how it is.
Well, what I do know is that the speed limit here is 65. I clocked you at 77. You're getting a ticket.
Oh, to the movies? I prefer horror flicks.
Regular comedian, huh? Don't quit your day job.
Wow. I wonder, do I have to pay for that ticket? Because I don't remember that scene. Let's see what the director's cut has to offer. So that's one scene I don't remember.
Well, here we are after a 40-minute drive and a harebrained speeding ticket. God, I really need a smoke. Does anyone object? Guess not. Dead people rule.
And we're just gonna watch her take a break smoking. I guess so. Or can we just... Oh, never mind. We can just click out. Alright, so let's head to the funeral?
No time for that now. I'm late for the funeral.
Yeah, might as well, huh?
We are gathered here today to honor a person of great integrity, a pillar of the community, and a decorated war hero. His name was Joseph Irving Rain. We all remember his warm heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is surely heaven's gain. Now we entrust our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies so that they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Oh, Kathy, you big baby. Just talk to her.
I sure hope this recording doesn't pick up that big noise coming from my computer. Sorry if you guys can hear that, but I hope the music and the sound, the dialogue and everything can cover that up.
Excuse me? Mrs. Rain?
Have we met, Anna? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's Catherine.
Catherine? Who?
You don't recognize me? I guess it's been a while. I might be a bit taller than you remember me.
Kathy? Bless my soul. Look at you, all grown up. Oh, how I wish Joseph could see you now, finally coming home.
Let's hope he can. Wherever he is.
A comforting thought, dear. Lord, how long has it been? 10 years? 15?
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Goodness, we have some catching up to do then. I want to know everything. Listen, I'm not quite ready to leave yet, but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Sure, I'd love to. I passed it on my way here. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
I'll see you soon then. I'm so glad you found your way back home. I can't wait for us to have a chance to talk.
Same here. See you in a bit.
New location added. Oh, you can actually look at their tombstone. Oh, wait a minute. That was in the original, yeah. Because you needed to find the clue, too. And hopefully I won't get bothered.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Crap, he caught me.
Thanks.
If you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Is that so?
Here, have a brochure. It's never too late to turn away from a path of sin.
And what makes you so sure I'm on a sinful path, Father? Wouldn't you say that prejudice is but a small step from the 7 big ones?
I simply meant that we are all sinful creatures, child. I hope to see you at the church.
Don't get your hopes up, buddy.
I'll pray for you. I wish you comfort in this time of grief.
I just want to get out of here. Had enough of this church crap. Actually, I'm sorry for saying church crap. I just meant, you know, the usual annoyance from people from church. But yeah, let's get going.
Grandma, anybody home?
See. What can we click?
A mere single pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds. There's nothing quite like the soothing sound of rain falling on a window. Nice black leather coat. Right up my alley.
Hey, so there are things to click.
Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently. An old wheelchair. Not too dusty. Grandpa must have used it towards the end. Dog fighting. Grandpa used to love that stuff. A small table lamp.
Can we call somebody? Yes, we can. Who can we
I
look
don't
up?
have anything to search for yet.
Can we call somebody?
I don't have anything to talk about with E right now.
Okay, that comes later.
Some kind of winter forest scene. I've always wondered if it's supposed to be Conwell Woods or not. A wedding photo from when my grandparents married. They look younger than I am now. Things have sure changed.
Oh, hello, dear.
Oh wow,
I
she
was just
actually
wondering
beat me
what
to
took you
this?
so long.
Sorry, I couldn't resist taking that old wheelchair for a spin. Oh, don't give me that look. I put it back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when you were little. Come, have a seat. We have so much to talk about.
Huh. How long did I take? Did I really take more than half an hour?
So, now, tell me about your life in the city.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I'm going to school for journalism. It's my second year. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
Ah, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father? Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He disappeared without a trace. No matter, that's ancient history. How's Sharon, then?
Let's see.
Mom is... I had her committed to a place where she could get some real help. I just couldn't take it anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. In spite of everything that happened when she took you away.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here now.
Me too. So, what about you? How have you been doing all these years?
Excuse me.
Lonely ever since the accident.
Trying to get
Don't
comfy.
deny that.
Hopefully
What
all this
accident?
movement won't interrupt you guys.
Goodness gracious. Of course you don't know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what.
I will never forget that dreadful day. August 16th, 1981. It was the middle of the night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our door. He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first. All dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been ripped from his body. Since that day, he never spoke a word. Forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time? I had no idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
That's horrible, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
So what happened?
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in 81?
I haven't the faintest idea. He acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first, I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. It must have had something to do with the war.
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating. I didn't think too much of it at the time. Joseph was a man of few words. I'm sure he just didn't wish to burden me with it, whatever it was.
What did the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. That's what they call it. I've heard it all by now. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact. They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch, but the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
And this injury just happened to occur on the very same night he mysteriously disappears?
Indeed. I refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town. The sheriff was convinced there was some kind of foul play involved, but the investigation turned up nothing. He later said that he was sorry, but that he was forced to close the case.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
You're welcome to try, dear. Some kind of closure would mean the world to me.
Okay, I think I'll head over to the sheriff's station for a little chat then. Would be nice to witness police doing some actual police service for once.
Sure, you go ahead. Let me know if I can be of any more help.
Let's see. Let's talk about this brochure.
What do you think about this church, Grandma?
They seem harmless to me, but they can be a bit pushy at times.
Huh, you could say that. Handing out pamphlets at funerals is in pretty bad taste.
Awfully strange behavior for a priest, I'll give you that.
All right.
Well,
I guess
gotta
we
go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
All of a sudden, want to do this investigation out of the blue. And out the door we go into the police station. Now let's see if I remember what to do. Let's see.
Hi.
Hello.
Do I have to commit a crime to get your attention? Because I seriously will.
Ma'am, I'm really quite busy at the moment. Hey, wait. I know you.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yes, I do. You're Kathy. Kathy Rain.
My reputation precedes me, in a kind of but not totally creepy way.
Aw, come on. It's me, Lenny. Lenny Marks.
He has a good memory.
I'm drawing a blank.
Really? You don't remember us playing when we were little kids?
Not really.
Little kids.
Sorry, buddy.
Wow.
Darn. Well, that's a bummer. Anyway, what can I do for you today?
Man, I'm surprised you can remember me from that far, huh?
I wanted to ask if you know anything about my grandfather's accident.
I really don't know much beyond the rumors. The sheriff may have more information, but even he probably doesn't know anything that isn't in the report. It happened before either of us worked here.
Okay, I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff then.
Sure thing. His office is to your right.
Well, gotta go.
Good luck. Oh, and have a complimentary cup of joe if you want.
Ah, maybe later. Thanks.
Sure thing. See ya.
We gotta go talk to this cop again. Small world, huh?
Oh crap, it's you again.
The smartass returns. You have some more crimes to confess?
Oh, you know, maybe a felony or two.
Wouldn't be surprised. Look, I'm busy here. What do you want?
I just have a few questions, that's all.
Fine. Go ahead.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
He had a stroke in the woods, that's what happened.
If that's all there is, why would Sheriff Truman open an investigation?
It was just standard procedure. A general occurrence report always has to be filed.
I see. Did you know him at all?
No, I haven't been in town for long. Man sure has one hell of a reputation, though. It's been over a decade since he was put in that wheelchair, and people still talk about the man he used to be. It's like he was a cult leader or something.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
Could be, but you know what they say. Things too good to be true usually are.
Could I have a look at that report?
Absolutely not. They're official police documents.
Why not? I thought filed police reports are public record.
Not in this state, they ain't.
Aw, come on, Sheriff. What's the big deal? It was a long time ago. It would make this girl very, very happy.
Are you trying to use flirtation on an officer of the law? Well, that shit may work on numbnuts like Lenny, but I got work to do.
Did you hear that, Lenny? Said what your boss? Did you hear what your boss said about you?
But I'm family. Doesn't that count for something?
You consider yourself family? I've never even seen you before in this town.
It's complicated.
Guess what's complicated? Not to mention illegal. Handing out evidence to anyone who asks for it.
Lenny, a little help here? Don't you agree that he's taking by the book too far?
Well, boss, she is his granddaughter, really. I don't think it's any...
Don't you think I know that? There are rules. Am I the only one in here who cares about the law?
Too much coffee? Try not to pop a vein.
Do you want to see the inside of a cell?
Oh, cuff me, officer. Spare me the torment of your rhetorical questions and veiled threats.
Just follow the rules like everyone else. I've had enough of this nonsense.
Fine.
What do I do now?
Tons of miscellaneous files. I don't see anything labeled as police reports, so those must be elsewhere. A photo of the sheriff shaking hands with some bald guy in a suit.
Hey,
Probably
Sheriff,
the mayor.
what's the deal
It's
with
always the mayor.
What bum?
the one in the cell?
Oh, I thought it was with you.
Well, shit.
He just ended up there in that cell for nothing?
Just some photo. Nothing special about it. A gold medal of some kind. Just some photo. Nothing special about it.
Alright. So, what do I do?
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Hey, I need to see the police report from '81 when my grandfather was found by the old sheriff.
We only keep reports filed after 1990 in here. So I'd have to go check the archives in the other room. If it was up to me, I'd be happy to go take a look, but you heard the sheriff before. I'm sorry, but I can't help you unless he approves it.
Ugh, fine. Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Looks like talking isn't gonna help me get that report. I'll have to take matters into my own hands. Lenny mentioned that the older police reports are kept in the room behind those doors.
So, I gotta distract him somehow. Let's see.
Fax machines, the pinnacle of modern technology. A potted plant. Looks a bit thirsty.
Coming along, Lenny?
Coffee cups, both used and unused.
That's no good. We're gonna have to cancel lunch today.
Again? Oh,
Just your standard coffee maker. What should I do with it?
Growling stomach, Lenny.
Good idea, but they would notice me right now.
Can I do something with... Oh, there we go. Jeez, what's up with that? I guess Lenny had to turn away before I do anything.
All right, let's see how this plays out.
Lenny, quit loitering and make some goddamn coffee.
10-4, coming right up.
Oh, it better be.
There we go. And there's the bum.
Hey,
What? I can't hear you.
The TV.
Thanks. That was getting annoying.
hey.
Hi there.
So, why'd they put you in that cell?
It's all just a big misunderstanding.
Is that so?
Yeah, I didn't mean to steal anything. I was just using my pockets to move the beer to the checkout.
That's the worst excuse I have ever heard.
For your information,
that's
I happen
funny.
to have a deadly fear of shopping carts.
I take my last statement back. This excuse is even worse.
Hey, it wasn't your father who was killed by a shopping cart when you were 8.
I sure hope not.
To be fair, mine wasn't either. It was just Uncle Bob. But that doesn't mean it was any less traumatic, mind you. To this day, I still get nervous breakdowns at grocery stores.
I think I've heard enough, buddy.
You're right. We should stop before the flashbacks begin.
Okay, gotta go.
See ya!
If I ever feel the urge to clean, I'll know where to go. No wanted posters. I'm disappointed.
Police reports. This must be it. Hopefully.
Okay. These must be the archived police reports that
Yes.
Lenny was talking about. Time to start digging.
It's gonna take hours and hours and hours.
Yes, found it. August 16th, 1981. Let's have a look.
Okay, so August 16th, an individual was encountered on the side of the dirt road a few miles from Conwell Springs, blindly walking forward with his eyes wide open. The subject was identified as Joseph Rain. He did not respond when touched or spoken to. He appeared to be dirty from head to toe and wet up to his knees. Mr. Rain was fiercely clutching a small tape recorder, complete with tape. Being cooperative, he could be led to the squad car and transported back to town. August 17, picked up Mrs. Rain and brought her along with Mr. Rain to the emergency room at the community clinic. August 7, what? Oh, okay. August 17, 12:25 a.m. August 17, 8 a.m. Upon routine inspection of the patrol car, a tape recorder was found discarded in the back seat, filed as evidence in locker number 5.
I'm gonna have to get my hands on that recorder.
So,
Locker number 5 is right there, but it requires a key. A large evidence locker, probably for securing some of the bulkier things. A big red gas can with a hose. Somebody probably used that to siphon gas. An axe, a sledgehammer, and some other heavy tools. Brilliant idea to leave those lying around next to evidence lockers and locked cells. A computer monitor. Probably recovered stolen goods. There's no way small-town cops would be that up-to-date with the modern world.
note.
Lenny, for the last goddamn time, stop leaving the locker keys on this table. Always put them back in your desk when you're done. This phone is not here for your personal calls either. The county shouldn't have to pay for your giggly shenanigans. Sheriff. No wanted posters. I'm disappointed.
Let's see.
Hey,
Hi there.
Ah, there we go.
you need to keep the blonde cop out there busy for a while.
I do?
$10 says you do.
I'd say my services in this matter are worth at least $20.
9,
15.
8,
Fine, 10.
7.
Deal.
Good.
So, what am I doing again?
Distract that young cop in the lobby. I don't care how you do it, as long as you keep him occupied for a while.
Okay then, let me know when.
Will do. Okay, gotta go.
See ya.
Hey, the jail is off limits. You shouldn't be in there.
Oh, sorry. I just heard someone yelling. I think that guy in the cell needs some help.
Ah, what now?
Okay, I have to make this quick.
Search the desk.
Okay, let's find the key to locker number 5. Got it.
Right in the nick of time, too. And then grab the coffee. put it
Time
in
to
the
waste
plant.
more coffee, I guess.
Yep. Good coffee. Good coffee.
Lenny! Coffee!
Jeez Louise, already? I'll take care of it, boss.
Click on the back icon to toggle your inventory. Oh.
A big...
So there we go into the evidence. Hopefully that's it. There we go.
Alright, got it.
Now let's get out of here. Actually, can we just look it in here? Oh, we just listen.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting close to finding the source. I have a promising new theory. It should be ready for a test soon.
The attic. Alright, so let's go. Let's see. Let's get out of here.
Hey, Kathy, wait.
What?
Do you eat foot? I mean, food?
Absolutely not. I feed on human misery. Relax, Lenny. Yes, I do eat food.
Oh, well, great.
That's really
Can I buy you
awkward.
food sometime? And also buy food for me? And then maybe we can eat the food together?
What a way to get rejected, man.
I'm really busy right now. Maybe later.
Oh, okay. See ya.
Let's go back to the residence. Alright, let's go see if she'll let us go to the attic.
Oh, hello, dear.
A decent-sized book collection. Most of them science or history related from the looks of it. An intricate toy airplane with moving parts. I remember playing with that. Grandpa had a whole collection of them.
Alright, let's ask.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Would you mind if I took a look in the attic?
I suppose it would do no harm. Come with me.
Thanks, Grandma.
You're welcome, dear. Be careful now.
Light switch.
Nothing. The bulb must be burned out.
Oh, great. Guess we gotta go back downstairs and get it from the lamp.
Free light bulb. Score.
Should have just asked Grandma. Got any more spare light bulbs? Let's see, drag that in there.
There we go.
Hit the switch, and voila, we got light.
An electronic metal detector. Kinda clunky for a person to lug around without a specific use for it. An industrial-sized jug of detergent. Various books and office supplies. Nothing in particular catches the eye. Decades-old coffee. Lovely. A thick book about math.
I just grabbed that math book. Why?
Empty. Empty. An old typewriter covered in cobwebs. It looks like someone was doing geometry. I can't make much sense of it.
Let's see, what was in this math book? Infinite numbers. Oh yeah, this was the code to some briefcase, I guess.
A worn office chair on wheels. I'm feeling a sudden urge to do a race.
Okay, so I guess this was the briefcase. Oh yeah. Locked briefcase. Let's see.
Mr. Bear! How did you get all the way up there? Good idea. You just keep watch. I'll do the searching.
Let's see. Let's go back downstairs and ask about the briefcase. See if Grandma knows the code, just in case.
Oh, hello, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
I found a locked briefcase in the attic. Do you know anything about it?
Oh, that old thing? Joseph said there were just some old boring Air Force papers in there.
If that was the case, why use an intricate combination lock?
That's a very good question, dear. In any case, I wouldn't know how to open it.
Hey, Grandma, do you recognize this tape recorder?
Oh, yes, Mr. Dicto. Joseph used to carry that thing with him everywhere. He could be absent-minded at times. It helped him remember things.
I found this book in the attic. Recognize it?
Oh, yes. I bought it for Joseph's birthday once. He was always fascinated by numbers. He believed that math could explain everything in this world.
He was a man of science. There's no denying that.
Okay.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Let's
Bye,
go figure
Kathy.
that out. Let's see. Let's look at this first.
Grandpa in his Air Force uniform. Looks to be in his early 20s. Expensive-looking scotch. That thing has been standing there forever. Planes, planes, and more planes. That's my great-grandfather, Erick Wren. I never met him. They changed the spelling to Rain after he died, I think. Some woman dressed fancy. I'm not sure how I'm related to her, but she has my hair. I used to love digging through those drawers when I was a kid, looking for coins, buttons, and trinkets. That's where the nice china is kept, only for special occasions. I have yet to see it outside the cabinet. Grandma always had a penchant for little angel figurines like these. I bet E would love them. A painting of a blue sky with clouds. Probably supposed to be a backdrop for those angels. There's nothing quite like the soothing sound of rain falling on a window.
Alright, let's go. Skip. We can double click and skip this. Alright, so if I remember, see what it, see the tape said. Oh yeah, that's right, we're supposed to rewind.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic, and I just don't want her to with anyone. I'm gonna have.
Okay, so 3, 1, and 2, right? So I guess we're supposed to go in red, blue, then 1, right? Supposed to go in the specific word that he says.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my with anyway. I'm gonna have.
Okay, so 3 red, 3, 1 blue, 2 yellow. Oh shoot, what am I doing? Okay, so let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, and then 1. One, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1.
Nope, that's not it.
Or was it 2, then 6?
Nope, that's not it.
Here we go again. Or is it 2, 3, 5? 2, 3, 5, 1, and then 3, 1. See, 2, 3, 5, 3, 3, 1.
I must be missing something. What was that weird first message on the tape?
Oh, wait a minute.
Yes!
Oh, can't believe I missed that. Okay. Duh. Okay. So we found this. Anything else? Nope. Can't believe it. Okay, so let's look at that again. So it was 2, 3, 5, then 1. Okay, 3 and then 1. Okay, all right. Weird puzzle, but okay, whatever, huh? So we found.
Let's see what's in
envelope.
here. There were 2 pictures, a newspaper clipping, a key, and a tape inside.
Oh, and a single copper penny too, for some reason.
Looks overexposed. I can't make much out. I think I see trees in the background, but most of the picture is just bright white. There's probably some way to enhance this back at school. I'll figure it out tomorrow when I'm back.
Okay, see, and then can we grab this? Yep. Let's play.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby. Well, anyways, I hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
You people make me sick. We're never coming back. Don't call, don't write. If you ever try to contact us, I will call the police.
Joseph, you there? It's me, Cocky. It happened to me too. You're the only one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
I wonder who this Cocky is.
Alright. Then we'll... Oh, this
Grandpa
one.
in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training. McConnell Air Force Base, 1941.
Is that all?
Oh, hello, dear.
Grandma, I found a lot of
There are
things
a few
up
things I need to
there.
ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Hopefully you can help me with
Does
this.
the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with. Every time I wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
But to get back to the subject, you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not, but the Air Force might be a good place to start.
Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conwell Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war. I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So, when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that terrible war, together with his best friend Charles and my brother Andrew. Those were nerve-wracking years. I was so worried I thought I would burst. Every short visit from Joseph was a joy, but he kept going back to the front, to my great dismay. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops until he passed.
Does this coin mean anything to you, Grandma?
I'm afraid not, dear.
What about this?
Do you recognize this key, Grandma? I found it in the attic.
I'm afraid not, dear.
Do you know anything about this story, Grandma?
Not much, dear. It was the saddest thing. The girl was only 16 years old. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember their names?
Let me think. I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's quite all right, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always deeply affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family to ease their pain. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Okay. Tragic story. I wonder why Grandpa saved this. do you know anything about a young girl drowning around here?
Oh, yes. It was the saddest thing. She was only 16. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember the name of the girl or her family?
I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's okay, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Alright, here we go.
Look at this photo I found in the locked briefcase.
Goodness, I haven't seen that picture in years. This was taken when Joseph was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base. That's him, right there on the left.
What about the other two?
I don't remember the name of the smiling man in the back. The gentleman on the right was Joseph's best friend, Charles Wade.
Alright, and... did I already...
I don't think we need to discuss that anymore since I've been able to open the briefcase. Grams, can you tell me anything about this picture?
It looks awfully bright. Perhaps something was wrong with the camera.
Yeah, maybe. I should try to figure something out tomorrow at the university. What can you tell me about Charles Wade?
Well, I do know he has made quite a name for himself since he and Joseph went to war together. Apparently, he came up with some brilliant piece of engineering for the airplanes. They use it everywhere now.
Any idea how to get in touch with him?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years. He and Joseph grew apart before you were born.
Any particular reason for that?
Oh, not that I know of.
Okay, I guess that's it, huh?
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Oh yeah, I think we use the phone now, right? To find that McConnell. Let's see. McConnell?
All right, got it.
Yay.
Damn, no Charles Wade in here. Was worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number. No hit for Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to have an office in this small county anyway. I should try to get a hold of him some other way. No result for that. Nah, nothing like that in here.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see if we can get a call.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
I guess
what
we'll
can you
start
tell
with
me
this.
about McConnell Air Force Base?
This is one of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S., established during World War I. The main purpose of it is to train fighter pilots. The McConnell Flight School is well-renowned all around the country. In the late 80s, the school started accepting a limited number of civilian applicants due to the high demand. Some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rain, and Brett Savior Myers trained at this very base. Charles Wade, the great industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former chief mechanic here, the late Niles Bloom.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson. I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
Oh, can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
But
plead with
what
him?
if it was a matter of life and death?
Ma'am, if you're in a life-threatening situation, I suggest you call 911.
Pretend to give him.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
Nice try. Do you know what caller ID is? You can clearly see that you're not calling from the station. Goodbye.
Damn, I can't pull that off if I call from here.
Okay. Let's see. Can we still call them?
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help?
Hi.
Sure thing.
Sweet.
Do you recognize the aviator call sign, Cocky?
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
The billionaire? He was stationed at McConnell?
He was, up until the point when he founded Wade Industries in the 60s.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in '81?
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time. He'd left the Air Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Springs citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was found by the sheriff all messed up, walking out of the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
Any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay, what can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
Well, Joseph Rain is a legend around here. This pile of metals weighs more than my car. I was fortunate enough to meet him before he suffered his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made General if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh, your family, ma'am?
Granddaughter.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Appreciate it, buddy. So, about him quitting.
I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but some say the war broke him. PTSD. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this aura about him, like he wasn't afraid of anything. Maybe it was his guilt. He ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts.
Let's see. Okay.
I don't see a reason to ask him about that.
I guess that's it.
All right, that's all.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Guess now we head to the police station. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Back to the police station. Waste more coffee.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
No can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
You can see that you're actually calling from the station. You say you're a cop? You don't sound like a cop.
Let's see.
Contacting Mr. Wade is crucial to an ongoing investigation. I can't divulge any details at this time, but I'm going to need that number right away.
I don't believe you. Put the sheriff on.
Crap.
Shoot. Yeah.
McConnell Airport.
Hi.
Sure.
Okay, let's
I'm
skip
trying
it.
to...
I'm sorry.
Is there...
Okay.
I do...
Let's go with sexist.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement? Is that what you're saying? That's so sexist.
Now that's hardly what...
Do you have any idea what I have to go through every day? Nobody takes me seriously. The dirty looks, the sexual innuendos,
Relax, okay? I'll check the files. It's 555...
Oh my goodness.
Thanks, buddy.
I guess that's one of the perks of being a woman, huh? Okay, let's see.
Wade residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm calling for Charles Wade.
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
I'd just like to have a quick word with Mr. Wade. It's about my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
But...
This conversation is over. Unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
What a stuck-up, overclass witch. Well, she hasn't heard the last from me. I'm going to talk to that old man one way or another.
Call again? Answer, answer, answer. We're gonna be harsh this time.
You've reached Erick Wade. Leave a message.
Aw, dang it. Never mind.
I want to put a message in here, but I'm not sure what. I think I'll sleep on it and try to figure out something tomorrow.
Can we call the dorm?
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Oh, she
Hey, it's
picked
me,
up.
Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
I'm in trouble. I need help.
Too complicated to explain over the phone. I'll fill her in about it later.
I'm trying to find this guy, but all I have is his nickname, Cocky.
Well, what do you know about the guy?
Not much. I think he was in the Air Force and served with Grandpa.
Maybe you could try to find somebody in the Air Force who knew him then?
Yeah, that might be worth a shot.
Already did that.
I don't need to ask her about that. I'm trying to track down this young girl who drowned in the lake here.
Okay. How hard can a dead person be to track down? They tend to stay in one place, you know.
Ha, very funny, E. I don't even know her name, just when she died.
Oh, well, there must be some way to connect a name to that date.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Alright, let's see. Let's see if he knows anything.
I don't want to give any of my stuff to a criminal. I might not get it back.
Now that's just presumptuous.
Hey.
Hi there.
Okay, gotta go.
See ya.
Lenny.
Hey, Lenny.
Can you answer me a few questions?
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Hey, Lenny. Do you remember anything about a girl drowning around here?
Yeah, I remember my mom telling me about that. I was like 6 at the time, though.
Do you remember her name?
Oh, man. Not really. really. I was so little. I think it was something with an L. Linda? Laura? Something like that.
All right, I'll keep looking. Nah, I don't want to ask him about that. What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
He's okay in my book. Invested a lot in the local community over the years. He's been a prominent figure in town for as long as I can remember.
Hey, Lenny, do you remember anything about...
Yeah.
Do you remember...
Oh.
All right. Well, gotta go.
See ya.
What about the sheriff? See if he knows anything.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Do you know anything about the drowning here in 1975? 16-year-old girl?
You have a memory problem? I told you I haven't been working here that long. Besides, even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Juvenile cases are a sensitive matter.
I don't need to ask him that. What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
There's a lot of people in town with their noses up that man's ass, that's for sure.
That's so? Care to elaborate?
Just another rich bastard doing what he does. They even renamed Main Street to Wade Street a few months back. What a goddamn joke.
Let's see.
I don't need to ask him that.
Alright,
He's new in town. I don't think he knows those men.
Alright.
That's all for now.
Good.
So, 1975, so... I guess we head to the cemetery. Okay, starts with an L, 1975. I'm gonna be picking random tombstone. Okay, so let's go with this. 1986, 1981. 1994, 1989, 1980. Hey, there's a kid here. What you got, kid?
Hey, kid.
Hi, yourself.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Huh. I like you, kid. You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
I don't see her.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Whatever.
I don't remember if the... Was that kid ever there? The original? I don't remember.
Kid?
Disappeared.
Guess he found his mom.
Either that or it's a ghost. It's haunted. Okay, so where was I at? Let's see, Stephen Cumming, 92.
Alright, this is the
There
right
we
date.
go.
Looks like her name was Lily Myers. I should try to get a hold of her family.
Yay. Let's see. You know, I didn't even read that article.
Tragic drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conwell Lake. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975.
Oh, luckily I found it. Okay. The Catmobile. Okay, so we go back to Grandma. Let's ask her if she knows anything about it. Oh, please know something about it.
Oh, hello, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
I found out that the drowned girl's name was Lily Myers. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Oh, how could I forget? Sue, Jack, and their children, Lily and Nathan.
Do they still live around here?
Mother and son do. I see them in town from time to time. They live somewhere near the lake.
But not the father?
No. He disappeared not long after Lily took her own life.
Whoa, she killed herself. That's news to me.
Oh, that girl had been troubled for years. Truman made an official statement later. It was no accident.
I see. Do you know how I can reach the family?
Not really, dear. Like I said, they tend to keep to themselves.
I don't remember much of the story. All I remember was something about the paintings that led to another alternate universe. Weird crap.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Okay, so can we look them up?
She's been dead for 2 decades. I could try to find someone in her family, but I'll need a full name.
Oh.
All right, found an address.
Yay, got a new location. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And out the door we go. Lakeside cabin.
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Kathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
Sheesh.
55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully. Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Good to know.
Oh, I got an idea. Let's see if I can offer her some
you again.
Cigarettes. Yeah, let's see.
Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it.
Oh, you know you want to.
Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
How about 2? All right.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
me. Oh my. Oh, now that was a good one. You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Now, that's an understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside? Now, this here's my boy Nathan. He's special. Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
Let's talk to Nate. Let's see what he can tell us.
What you doing, big fella?
Drawing.
Oh yeah? What are you drawing?
The nice red man.
You mean Santa?
No, the nice red man.
Now, what did I say about raising your voice at strangers?
Sorry, Mama. I'll be nice. The red man is nice.
Don't mind him. He gets so absorbed in his drawings thanks to that wild imagination of his, just like his sister.
Okay.
Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan. Nice view of the lake from here. Very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are more than what they seem. Nice painting. It's signed LM.
Alright, let's talk to Sue.
So, you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when my grandfather came to see you?
Well, he knocked on my door a few years after Lily had passed away. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like if I was absolutely sure that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
All right. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers right there on the wall.
I see, it's beautiful. So, in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Huh. Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but this is the only one I have left. I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces looked like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
Tell me about this art collector person.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Huh. Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks.
All right, now what? Let's see.
No reason to show her that. no reason to show her that. Hey, Sue, do you recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day. And... no way. That's him. The man who bought the paintings. He's much younger here, but there's no mistaking that hair and nose.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5,000 in cash.
That's very helpful,
Well,
Sue.
there
thanks.
we go.
Ugh, another question for the elusive Mr. Wade. What do you think about this church?
It's a good church. I go there from time to time. I bring Nate, too, when that boy needs the fear of God put into him.
Let's see.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
I don't need to ask her about that. Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and whatnot. And she and Nathan were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was 10, she started drawing, always doodling on just about anything she could get her hands on. We didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants. Nothing worked. About a year later, she just gave up. And, well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
You know, I've been through something similar. My mom. She never killed herself, but, well, she came close.
That's a damn shame. I heard about her problems. Is she doing any better now?
Better isn't the word I'd use. I had to put her in a place where she couldn't hurt anyone, including herself.
Yeah, life ain't easy for any of us. Flip a few coins along the way, and I could have ended up somewhere like that myself. I'm awfully sorry things went that way for you, Ma. Anyhow.
Thanks, Sue. Taking it one step at a time.
What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him. Aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
Rough life.
So, Charles Wade was the one who bought those paintings from you?
Yep, Like I said, he gave me $5,000 for Lily's paintings. If you want to know his reasons, you're gonna have to ask the man himself.
Let's see, what else can I show her?
No reason to show her that. No reason to show her that. Do you know what this key opens?
Well, that's a bit of a weird question, ain't it? But no.
Alright, I think that's
I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
It's getting late. I should head back to the city.
And back to the dorm we go. And she's still up.
You're still up.
Just like me.
I was wondering when you'd show up. How did it go?
I stay late too.
Long story. I found out about some stuff that happened when I was a kid.
Wow. What a mystery. So what's the plan now?
I don't know yet, but I'll figure something out.
What about this Charles Wade? You still haven't talked to him? And that strange bright picture you showed me? Those tapes? Listen, I know this guy.
Eileen, relax. We can talk about it tomorrow, okay?
Oh, it's way too late now.
No, I couldn't possibly sleep now. I'm way too excited.
Well, that makes one of us. Nighty.
Good night, Cat. Hey, Kathy, wake up!
You are so lucky there are no sharp objects near this bed.
Guess what? I got an idea.
Please tell me it involves you taking a sabbatical.
Haha, so you found all this evidence, right? Pictures, tapes, and stuff?
I guess. Why?
Well, as you know, I have a computer. And I know this hacker guy, Dave, and... Oh, never mind. I'll just write you a note. You go back to sleep.
Seriously, Eileen, sometimes I just marvel at how your brain works.
I know, right?
I can never sleep with clothes on, really.
Are you sure you want to do this, Catherine? You still have time, if you think there's any chance you would change your mind.
I'm sure, Doctor. Just get it out of me. But please, don't tell my mom.
I'm sorry, but we have to do that. It's the law.
Nobody has to know. Just pretend it slipped your mind. I have enough shit going on with her already. This would just add fuel to the fire.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Fine. Let's just get this over with then.
Right this way.
Day 2. Wow. That was a long day 1. Especially if you don't know that puzzle of the briefcase.
I guess Eileen went to class. I probably should too. Nah.
Hell yeah, I would have done the same. Alright, so we're gonna stop right here. It's been a long gameplay. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Please remember to subscribe, comment, and smash that like button. And I will see you guys next time on another Kathy Rain gameplay. Have a good day, everybody.